probably like, where the hell have you been the last few months? I bet it won't even friggin' rank up. Fog has enveloped the area. You helped out at the daycare center. Let's wrestle, mister. Yuta is energetic today as usual. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions. Look at all that, just going all over the place. Black, and it's just like, what the hell? Oh, the sun has increased. This town has become Silent Hill. Yukun, let's go home, okay? I don't want to go home yet. I'm playing with Mister.
Huh?
But doesn't that bother him? No. Okay, fine. I'm going home. You just suddenly turned silent. That was awkward. You decided to play with Yuta for a bit and then walk him home. On the way home on the Samigawa floodplain, fog has enveloped the area. Thought we'd point that out again. Eri is sitting over there. Or Eri, whatever the hell the pronunciation was. Is she mad at me? She's angry, she's livid, man. Just apologize, Yuta. She hates me. But she has to take care of me. I feel sorry for her. Doesn't hate you. She just doesn't know how to deal with it. Oh, thank you. You walked him here. Maybe I should have you walk him all the way home. Why am I counselor here? He looks so happy when he's at the daycare. The day he yelled, I don't want to go home. Well, obviously not. Even if he goes home, it's just the two of us. He'll forget his father's face at this rate. Poor thing. The two are unknowingly pitying each other, but it seems both are distancing themselves from the other. I'm glad he's going to the daycare center. It looks like he's having a good time, and I have time to myself too. He seems happy even after he comes home, especially on the days you are there. Of course, since we don't talk, I've never actually heard him say so. Please take care of him. You sense there is gratitude. You feel that relationship with Eri has grown deeper. Bonds of friendship. Sad reality is we're not going to be able to max this one out, because it's so far behind, and there's like, even if we focus entirely on this one, it's already too late. Because, like, there's, like, maybe, what, I don't know, 2 other days that we could go for this one. It's impossible, isn't it? Without a grip sun as the temperatures are gonna grow.
Yukun, let's go home.
Mr. Michael has to go home, too. They awkwardly went home together. You decided to go home as well. You earned a bunch of money. Up. Idle senpai, what have you been doing? There's no time to sit on your ass and relax. Let's get on the TV tomorrow. It's the second time you've done that now, Kanji. Same exact words. What the hell? He really wants to get this shit over with. I mean, you can't really blame him or anything, but we've got other stuff to do. Like translates. Well, that was brief. Today, we max out a social link. which social link you might wonder. You will see soon. And by soon, I mean right about, well, yeah, soon, because it takes time for us to get there. To the floodplain. Mr. Kitty! Hello, Nato. What are you doing here? Meow meow. I would talk to you, but then you'd just be disappointed because it's just like, should we go in the TV world today? Nah, pass. It's like, what the hell are you doing? This is serious. It's like, yeah, but it's like any other RPG. During points where there's a point of no return, where you like go to fight the final boss and all that, is usually when you're just like, screw that, I'm doing side quests and stuff.
My,
I'm happy to see you. Hisano smiles gently. Will you spend a day with Hisano?
yes.
Hisano smiles gently. I suppose that today is the last day I'll be seeing this river. I've decided to move. My children have offered me a place with them. At first I turned them down because I didn't want to leave the place I was born in, but... they kept insisting. Oh no, if I stay here I'll only think about my husband and the time I spent with him. If I stay here and mope around, I'm sure he'll feel bad about being heaven. Hisano smiles gently.
Will you accept this?
You obtained Old Fountain Pen. I saved up my money to buy this a long time ago. I used it to write to my husband before we were married. I'd be delighted if you would have it. I'd feel that our story hasn't really ended. Well, this game certainly hasn't. It's gone on way past 100 part mark, which is like pretty impressive. I mean, even Final Fantasy 8 and 9 pretty much just barely reached that point, and this is like gone further than that. I'll treasure it. I shall use it to
Thank
write
you.
things down, as it's intended to. I believe that the past when we exchange letters is connected to the present day. I'm sure I don't have very long left in this world, but that's not the case for you. You're carrying on my story now. I think I can keep smiling to the end. I think I've had a good life. Hisano's smile is full of affection. It seems you're able to give Hisano some support. Ultimate bond of friendship! I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. We bestow upon thee the ability to create Makala, the ultimate form of the Death Arcana. The old lady's social link has reached its maximum level. I like how it still refers to her as old lady. You have mastered the old lady's social link. Your power to create personas of the Death Arcana has reached its maximum. Michael Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Death social link, you can now fuse Mahakala, the King of Darkness. Mahakala. Probably pronounced it wrong. Do you have someone you love? Sure. Is that so? Just like, so who do you love? myself. Well, I suppose it's a good thing, but don't be too narcissistic about it, or you'll just be an asshole. And remember this.
Live a long and full life. That is the greatest thing you can do for your beloved.
You spent a while talking about different things with Asano.
I hope that one day we will meet again.
You said goodbye to Asano and headed back home. It's beautiful. Looks like we won't be going back to the daycare at all, really. Because, like, tomorrow we'll probably hang out with Konishi, Max Down Out, and after that, the next Temperance date would be on the 23rd, which is a no-go for me, because I want to get that SO with before that point. Oh, Senpai, this is Rise. Let's go inside the TV tomorrow. I know you're anxious about it. Let's do our best. Rise hung up. You thought about exploring the TV world. You thought maybe not. Maybe the day after tomorrow. You can work here that's make envelopes. Diligence. Money.
Yo!
Today's already the 19th. The year's almost over. It feels like it's been so long. Oh, tell me about it. It's been literally all year. But so short at the same time. You know, the way people in town have been acting lately is no joke anymore. But we've come so far. We've discovered the real killer ourselves. All that's left is the final showdown. We've got to get that bastard Adachi no matter what. I have a feeling that the town will go back to normal when we do. Well, how would we really know if that would happen? Just like, yeah, we defeated Adachi! All is resolved! Fog envelops down. Adachi, can you tell us what's really going on, please? Let's make sure we win this. I'm counting on you, leader. I'll be counting on you, too. Gotcha, you can count on me to do anything. If you and everyone else are with me, Michael-kun, I'm unstoppable. We will be going with the original team for the final showdown. Which is kind of sad, really, because we never really got to use Nato in battle all that much, did we? She appears on the team so late in the game. Gloomy. The classroom is in an uproar. It's evolved from a louder to an explode. Hey, did you hear about a student rep from the class next to ours? Although it's kind of fitting to have a gloomy atmosphere in this class, isn't it? I mean, look who's teaching. There's always the one who's like, looking at married kids, it's freaking disastrous. Just, it's a gamble, and like gambling, you lose more than you win. Wow, really? Why would a student rep do that? Oh, wait, that's crazy. Did I read that? For real? The student rep in question is just ill from the fog. You shouldn't make assumptions without evidence, not to mention fog-induced illness is painful. You know that? I'm certain the student rep is ill from the fog. The other teachers told me. Yep, Ron, it grows louder. One of those students is sleeping. Or is he? Dun dun dun. You know, when we get to the end of this LP, which is not all that far off, really, I'm gonna miss the music. That's one thing I'll definitely miss about it. You like to walk home together. And it's weird, really. First time I played the game, I didn't really think much of the music, but it's kind of grown on me. It's kind of like, I remember the first time I watched Lucky Star, for example. First time, just like, it's, I don't know what to say about that. Second time, just like, yeah, it kind of grows on you after a while. You like to walk home together. I want to talk. At least spend the day with Naoki. That's good. There's a place I wanted to see. I'll meet you after school. You decide to spend the afternoon with Naoki. classes have ended for today. It is possible that the blah 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 singing Sims music. Samigal River, Naukituki here. Fog has enveloped the area. We continue to point this out, even though it's fairly obvious. I played with Sis here once, a long time ago. Sis was pretty agile, so she crossed the river by jumping from rock to rock. I was scared, so I just watched from the side, and Sis waved at me and disappeared into the grove over there. I cried like hell. While I was crying, Sis crossed the bridge without me noticing and yelled right behind me. I pissed my pants. Maybe that's all I've been remembering. I think it's the same way now. You know, from behind he looks a bit like Kanji, really, doesn't he? Sort of. There's a river separating us. Sis is gone and I'm still here. Sis has crossed over to the other bank and I'm still on this one. No matter how much I cry, I'll piss my pants. I know Sis isn't coming back.
I've been trying not to think about it all this time. But I finally feel like I can face reality.
It's all thanks to you. That's right. Be grateful, you son of a bitch. No, I didn't do anything. I just listened.
No.
You did everything. You talked to me. You listened to me. Now you started talking seriously. I thought there was no point to my existence. I was really happy that there was someone out there who would actually devote time to me. That's why I was able to do this. Here, check it out. You obtained June's receipt. That's a random one, isn't it? It's not just a receipt to me. It's not just an old purchase like it would be for someone else.
I wanted to give it to you.
Naoto is smiling cheerfully. Feel as if you and Naoki have formed a tight bond with a receipt. Maxed out bonds of friendship. Told you this one would be maxed out. Even though it's had such a delay to get to it, I just knew I'd be able to max it out. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a genuine bond. These genuine bonds shall be your eyes to see the truth. So upon thee the ability to create Attis, the ultimate form of the Hangman Arcana. You have mastered the Saki's brother's social link. Why does it still call him Saki's brother? Power to create episodes of the Hangman Arcana has reached its maximum. Level Dragon has forged a bond that cannot be broken. By mastering the Hangman social link, you can now fuse Attis, the god of sacrifice. I'm thinking of helping out at the store. I'll stay in school though, so it'll only be after school and on holidays. Our family is yet to really accept Sis's death. I thought we all needed a bond, and working at the store is the first step I can take towards uniting the family. Michael-san, please come visit our store. I'll make it so successful you'll think, Junes who? Naoki's smile is completely free of worry. You and Naoki may not get another chance to talk this much. At all, pretty much. You might
really
encounter him
wanna
on the
thank
street
you.
or something and just be like, you feel that your bond is like irreplaceable. You spent the rest of the day with Naoki. We've maxed out all the social links that we can. Well, sort of. I mean, there was the Temperance one, and there's still the Plot one and the Empress one. Well, not the Empress one. Wait, was it the Empress one? Yeah, I think it was, actually. You know, Margaret's social link, I think, was the Empress one. So there's still that as well, which we'll do possibly in the next part. And get like side quest items and stuff like that. And after that, we will go back into TV World again with our supplies, all of our equipment that we'll need. We're gonna barge in and we're gonna be like, Adachi! We're coming for you and stuff. But first, first we will have to backtrack because I'm remembering the freaking dungeon in it. And I recall some backtracking. Hey, it's Yosuke. You wanna go inside the TV tomorrow? I know you have other stuff to do, but think about exploring too. That's exactly what I plan on doing. But first... No, actually, scratch that. It's study. You decided to study. Your knowledge has increased. Okay, that's one. So, dictionary, where are you? One entry means peak of feeling of hurt pride. Well, that's a random one. You overhear students talking. My head hurts. Is this from the fog or is it because of the TV? Oh, what's the matter, senpai? You look gloomier than usual. I heard from my classmate that you studied all night again. Well, everyone else is studying too. I can't slack off. Plus, the teacher said if I can only solve all the problems in the study guide, the entrance exam should be easy. Come on, senpai. The world is ending soon. I can't believe you haven't heard about it yet. Everyone else is talking about it. The entrance exam is useless. Anyway, in my head, it's seriously killing me. I wonder if it's from the fog. Well, if it is, that fog's not going anywhere, so neither will my headache. Classes have ended for today. Let's have a quick look through the social links then. So you got that one. Wait, actually, let's click on them and see what it says. Persona users who are trying to solve... no, it doesn't change them like that, does it? Wait. It does say a bit about him. The son of the manager of the Junes branch in the universe. She loves kung fu films. And it sounds like I'm still saying the same thing because there's no pause. Okay, Yosuke Hanamura, the son of the manager of the Junes branch in Inaba. Chie Satonaka, she loves kung fu films and often practices her moves. Yukiko Amagi, the daughter of the owners of the Amagi Inn. Kanji Tatsumi, the delinquent son of the owners of Tatsumi Textiles. Teddy, a strange bear you met inside the TV world. Risa Kujikawa, a pop idol currently on hiatus from her career. And Nato Shirogane, known as the Detective Prince, but is actually a girl. You and Yosuke share a tight bond of friendship. You and Yuko are as close as two friends can be. She wants a trumpeter with mind change. Well, that's certainly a big change. You and Kanji share a bond of friendship. Just a bond of friendship? You share a little bond with your Uncle Dojima. You and Rise share a tight emotional bond. You share a tight bond of friendship with Chie. Your cousin has bonded with you as a member of the family. The shrine has become quite popular. You and Nato are held by a close bond of friendship. You and your friends from the sports team share a tight bond. Naoki is pitching in at home to help rebuild the family. Doesn't even note anything else. Hisano has moved out of Inaba to live with her children. Both Eri and Yuta are very reserved with each other, and that's pretty much gonna be left at it. Unfortunately, Sayako left the hospital to fulfill a dream she had given up on before. Shu has cancelled his tutoring and is joining the basketball team. Teddy has realized his true self and accepts it. Aya Angry confessed her love for you, and that's all we got to say about that. You and Ayane share a tight bond as close friends. Teddy has returned with newfound determination, and that's that. So, next time we go to the TV for side quests and maybe max out the Empress one as well, hopefully. Well, anyways, I'll see you next time, viewers. See you next time.